Hi guys, welcome again to this YouTube channel. This is Never Age TV, guys. Welcome to this channel, Never Age TV. Let me sit down and speak to you guys. Are you new here? You're welcome. And if you are not new, you have watched this YouTube channel before and you are returning, welcome back. Today, guys, I'm happy because I'm alive, the gift of life. I'm in good health. And guys, how are you doing? How is your health? Today I want to talk about health. There are times that we just ignore some of the most important thing. Other than life, the other most important thing is health. Maybe you have never started to think of that. Do you know you woke up today and you are where you are because you are well and you are healthy? If you are not well, you would not even be where you are today. Imagine, you not even have gone to work. Health is important, very, very important. The gift of life, yes. And that I usually say the gift of life and the gift of salvation. As for those who are saved, you know that the two go together. But if you are not born again, you may not maybe mention the second word, salvation. But as for me, I mention it every other day because salvation is a very important gift that I've been given by God. Imagine I'm saved. And because I'm saved, I'm so happy. And guys, other than the gift of life, I thank God because of the gift of salvation. I don't know about you. Because he chose me before I even chose him. He loved me before I loved him. He made me his own. He called me his own. So that gift of salvation is something very, very important to me. That my name is written in the book of life, and I don't take it for granted. I thank God always, every time, because of his saving grace. Who am I? And he remembered me. He just chose me. He loved me so much that he did not even want me to go and burn in the fires of hell, where I would have gone anyway. Because had I remained without knowing him, I would have gone to hell and burned in the fires of hell forever. But who is like our God? I like saying that. Who is like our God? Ooh, it's so sweet when I say it with my own mouth. Who is like our God? That he's so merciful, that he found mercy in me. He just loved me just the way I am, with my weaknesses, with my shortcomings. He just loved me and just chose me and wrote my name in the Lamb's Book of Life. Who is like our God? I thank God every time, every day, because of his love and mercy, and I will forever be grateful that he has kept me alive. Now, good health, that is something else we may overlook and not know how important it is, that we are having good health. Guys, can you imagine how many people are in hospitals today, admitted there in oxygen, and here you are walking and doing your thing and you are well because of the grace of God. I think God is to be praised, God is to be glorified, is to be worshipped, is to be loved, for him giving us good health. Do not ever underestimate the gift of health, because it is very, very important. So guys, I went to a hospital today I went to a hospital, and the sickness that I had, when going, I was feeling that I was feeling very, very, very weighed down, and it's like, oh my God, why me? I'm so sick. But guys, let me tell you, when I got to that hospital, I even got better. Before I even saw the doctor, I had already started getting better. Before I saw the doctor, I got better. This is because, guys, I went there and saw very sick people. Actually, not that everybody that was in that hospital was very sick. People are sick, yes, but you see, you just find people in the waiting room, and every person is suffering from their own problems. You don't talk to them, so you don't know. But there's one particular case that caught my eye, and I said I'm going to discuss this in my YouTube channel, because in this YouTube channel we discuss issues of life, and we may not know that this issue is very, very important. Sometimes you have something and you don't understand that it is very, very important until the time you lose it. So guys, this particular case was very, very very serious. It's not an accident or anything, but this particular patient was very sick. You know, this particular patient was alone. That was the thing that made me feel very, very concerned. This patient was alone. And when she came in, she just went and pressed for the number. You know, at the casualty, you are served as you come. First come, first served basis. And when you get in, you press the number there at the casualty. It gives you the number. I'd gone early. It was about, when I got there, it was about 9. In fact, it was exactly 9. So this lady came immediately after me. And she just came and entered, just like I had also taken my number and sat down waiting for it to be called. She came and picked her number and sat down. And just before she could reach the seat, after pressing the number, and the number had already come out and she was holding it in her hand, she just went like this, staggered and collapsed. Not collapsed, what do you call it? She fell. She closed her eyes, she fell. She could not reach the seat, but it's like she was going to sit down and I think she just collapsed because the nurses came running and in a wheelchair. They picked her up and she was wheeled in there. And later, why I got interested is because when they took her in there, I could hear the nurse ask, "Who is with this patient? Who is with this patient? You mean this patient was alone?" And then a lady there said, "Oh, I saw her come in alone." You know, she was not talking. She's alone. This way, and she's alone. And the nurses, they just wheeled her inside. And she was taken to the waiting room, I believe. There's a waiting room because later, as I was being served by one of the doctors, I passed through the waiting section and I saw that the dress that I saw, you know, she was lying on the bed, but I could tell it is her because of the dress that I saw her wearing. She was lying on that bed and surrounded by 2 nurses, and I saw the dress. I think she was being resuscitated there. And I could hear the nurse converse as there was a drip. She was also being put in a drip, and I could hear the nurse because I was waiting for my nurse, for my doctor to finish up talking to somebody out there and come and attend to me. But I was already invited in the doctor's room, and the doctor's room is next to the waiting room, so I could hear them say, "But how did she leave her house alone like this? Does it mean she doesn't have any family or any relative? This is very serious. You see now, we don't even know her histology." I heard a terminology like historiology or something. I think it is history. You know, we are laymen, we don't these terminologies. How do we even get her history or something like that? And they were just now, let us first of all give her the drip and try to resuscitate her. And they were there running up and down. You could see one nurse run, the other one coming, and the other one going. And you know, they drew the curtains when they get there. So as I later was treated and I left, that lady was still lying on the observation room, and it was a serious case. I don't know how how the case ended up. But guys, I decided to talk about health. Ask me why I'm talking about health. Please subscribe to this channel. Guys, if you're passing here today and you're seeing this channel for the first time, please subscribe. And it's good to subscribe to this channel so that we grow it together. So why I thought I should discuss this issue is because of the way family is. You know, sometimes we ignore good health. When you are in good health, and maybe somebody calls you, maybe a relative, a sister or a brother calls and tells you, "Oh, me, I'm very sick." And you're like, "Oh, Paul, oh, you're sick. Oh, Paul, have you seen the doctor?" And you're like, "No, I'll be going today to see the doctor, and I'm feeling sick." And you say, "You go and see the doctor." Then you'll tell us what it is. And you don't even offer, who is taking you? Can I come and take you if this person doesn't have another person to go to hospital with? What is this? You hear somebody is very sick, and you don't even bother to say, "Let me come and maybe go with you." Yeah, you may take an Uber. You know these vehicles that came. Uber, yes, take an Uber and go to hospital. Yes, but this Uber will just drop you at the gate. Okay, the nurses will pick you up there and maybe... But let me tell you, there are some things that the nurses don't do. They don't wait at the door to see who is coming in a very critical condition, and they rush helping them. You have sometimes to go to the casualty and queue and pick the number for yourself and queue, and then you wait for your number to be called. So you don't know. You don't know. So guys, it is very sad that you'll hear somebody say, I'm sick, and you don't even bother to get to know how serious this case is. Because I looked at that case as a very serious case, and this lady really was alone as in alone. And the nurses were asking, doesn't she have relatives? Hey, this is a very serious case. Now if we lost her, whom can we call? Can you imagine? One nurse went ahead and said that. And I was like, oh, so this case is very serious. If they're talking about losing her, it means this is a case that is very serious. So guys, let us always, when we speak to our loved ones and they say they are sick, let us always try to know how sick they are, how we can help, because what is serving God? God will never leave his seat in heaven to come and be served by you. But when you serve another in this world, in this earth, you serve another, then you are serving God. So guys, strive to serve by even trying to even ask that one who is very needy, if you can help, if your help is accepted, or if you can offer some help. Even your presence is something in itself, being there for somebody. And if they need to be taken to the hospital, if you sacrificed to offer to take them to the hospital, guys, it will be very, very important, because that is humanity. That is being human, guys. So guys, please subscribe to this channel, and tomorrow or any other day when you hear one of your friends or one of your relatives is sick, try to get to know how sick they are, and if you can help in it in some way, please try and help. And guys, we'll see you in the next one. After you subscribe to this channel, please subscribe. Bye bye.